What's good, people? Before I start today's review, make sure to smash that like button, have your say in the comments section, and make sure to sub to the channel. So it was Tottenham Hotspur versus Chelsea at the Lane in the Premier League. But before I go into that, I would just like to pay my respects to Jimmy Greaves, who we sadly lost today. Not only was he, in my opinion, one of the greatest footballers of all time, but you just knew when he was on that pitch, 9 times out of 10, that ball was hitting the back of the net. Put it this way, in his mind, he had one thing, and that was to score goals. That's all he wanted to do, and boy, he did it. He absolutely smashed it. Playing for England, 44 goals in 57 appearances. That itself is absolutely phenomenal. So basically, Greaves, he started his career with Chelsea. He then moved to AC Milan in Italy, where shortly after that, Bill Nicholson, great Bill Nick, snapped him up from AC Milan to join Tottenham. And the rest is history. The rest is history. To score 266 goals in around 379 appearances roughly. Still our all-time goal-scoring record holder, with Harry Kane behind him now with around less than 50 goals behind him. So is he going to beat him? Only time will tell. But he's had an absolutely phenomenal career. Absolutely phenomenal career. With us, he won a couple of FA Cups, 2 Charity Shields, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comment section. And a Cup Winners' Cup. And not only that, not a lot of people know this, Tottenham Hotspur was the first British club to win a European Cup. Again, thanks to Jimmy Greaves. You know, there's a hell of a lot more, but I won't go too deep into it. So from there, he joined up with West Ham. And then I think, please correct me if I'm wrong, again, he joined Brentwood, Chelmsford, and another team. I can't remember who they were, but please correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But shortly after that, or I think was it around when he was still playing for West Ham, he come into drinking hell of a lot of alcohol, hell of a lot. And then he sadly went downhill from there. But then a few years later, he picked himself up and joined up with Ian St. John. And they basically come up with a TV program called Saint and Greavesy. The first football channel, if you like, to grace TV. I was obviously too young to see that, but I've seen clips of it and it actually looked good. It actually looked very, very good. Ian St. John and Jimmy Greaves, obviously up there now. But, you know, that they partnered up very, very well to create a very good footballing channel on TV. Boy, what else is there to say other than then it's going to be truly missed. He will be truly missed. A few years back, I had the privilege to meet one of his sons, thanks to that documentary that come out on Amazon a couple of years ago now. So I had the privilege to meet one of his boys, but other than that, it's going to be a very, very sad loss. But quickly, I just want to put it out there. If the likes of Greavesy was still playing today, boy, you can kiss goodbye to the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, because Greavesy played on some unbelievable pitches that were just caked in mud. You've only got to look at YouTube clips. You know, today, yes, our pitches are phenomenal, but if Greavesy played on these pitches today, boy, you just don't know. You just don't know. But in my opinion, I think he would have been an absolute beast. better than how we worked out to be. Let's put it that way. Going on today's game, yes, it finished Tottenham Hotspur 0, Chelsea 3. The first half, I couldn't fault the boys. Couldn't fault them one bit. Put it this way, there was no Harry Winks playing all that side-to-side football, losing the ball, etc. So in goal, we had Lloris, the back four, Raw Emerson, or Emerson Raw, I should say. Romero was back from isolation. Eric Dyer was back from his slight knock. Region, midfield. We had Tongi and Dembele starting his first Premier League appearance. Lo Celso was back. Dele Alli, Harry Kane, and Sonny. So the first half, I couldn't fault them. Could not fault them one bit. Could not fault them. But then the second half, Chelsea switched it up, taking Mount off for Kante, and we switched off. We absolutely switched off from playing some fantastic football in the first half to coming out the second half, playing some piss poor nonsense. It's unbelievable. We're at home. We got the fans there. We're at home. What else is there to say? We're at home. We should be putting on a performance for the likes of me and you. It was absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's like Harry Kane didn't want to be there. He had one shot. He had one shot. One shot in that second half. We had one shot. One shot in the first half where Sonny should have scored. But it was very unfortunate not to finish it. But the second half was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dele had one job to do. One job to do. When conceding that first goal. One job. He lost the likes of Silva, who scored. And then the last two goals came in the space of like 2 to 5 minutes. We absolutely switched off after that. You know, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It was good to see the likes of Tongi and Dembele there. But unfortunately, he can't play a full 90 minutes for some reason. But that's the likes of him is what we need in that midfield. Some creativity. Some creativity. To think we've got Arsenal up next. Boy, we've got to get a result there. Have to get a result there at the Emirates next Sunday. Have to bounce back from this nonsense today ASAP. But other than that, that's me done. That is me done, because I'm just going to rant on and I'm just going to be talking absolute nonsense. So that's me done. But please, have your say. I'm out.